I am Aida Marie Banyares Lati, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science, first year Block B. So, for the last experiment about buoyancy, which is entitled as floating eggs, I will first introduce to you the materials I will be using. Here, I have a salt, spoon, 2 eggs, and 2 glasses of water. So to start the experiment, I will first get the 1 egg and try to put it on this glass of water and observe what will happen. So as you can see, the egg sinks quickly. So for the other egg, let's try to put a salt in the glass of water. This salt is about a 5 tablespoons of salt. I will keep on stirring until the water gets cloudy. And wait for a few minutes until it gets clear again. So now, I will place the other egg to the glass of water put with salt. So, what have you observed? The egg obviously floats. It can be seen that it is on the top of the glass. Even if you push it to the bottom of the glass, it will go back to the top. So as you can see, here, this glass of water without salt, when I put the egg here, it quickly sinks. To the other glass of water put with salt, when I place the egg here, the egg floats. So in this experiment, the first egg placed in the water without salt quickly sinks to the bottom. Since the egg has a particular mass, it tries to move down because the water's gravity exerts an upward pull known as the buoyant force. It just so happens that the egg is heavier than the buoyant force pushing it upwards, thus it sinks. When placed in water, the force exerted by the egg is equal to the amount of water it displaces and the weight of the water it displaces. Therefore, the amount of force pushing up is equal to the weight of the water that the egg displaced. On the other hand, 5 tablespoons of salt will be added to the other glass of water, which will then be stirred before the second egg is added. The egg floats to the surface because it is visibly buoyant. Therefore, adding salt to the water causes the egg to float. So because force acting on this egg is equal to the weight of the water that was displaced and pushed out of the way. But because this water weighs more than the water that was displaced by the egg, the buoyant force is greater. So, what observations have you made after doing the experiment?